We're going to do this. High energy, high energy. Come on, let's go. Hello. That was silly. Hi, I'm Toby, and this is Listening to Punk in My Shed. Hello, this is Listening to Punk in My Shed. Listening to punk and reviewing punk in my shed. You all know. You don't know. You haven't seen this before. Maybe you have, I don't know. There's two caveats as always. I'm going to do them in reverse order today. The second one is that it's punk as a general term. It covers a lot of things from like hardcore up to like indie punk and stuff. The first caveat, which is going to be important this week, is that I'm not the world's biggest punk. So I don't really want an argument about that, and it's relevant this week because we're hitting a big one today. We're doing Out Come the Wolves by Rancid. Oh fuck it, it's called And Out Come the Wolves by Rancid, sorry. What can we say about Rancid? What can we say about this album? It's their third album, isn't it? 95. It's the one with like that cover on it, the picture of fuck it, who's in the picture? Is it it's Lars in the picture, isn't it? I think, or is it Matt? But anyway, yeah, so you know, like Mohicaned punk, stereotypical punk, sitting on stairs, head down, in a tribute to the Minor Threat cover. I just realised I'm actually, oh there we go, wearing a Minor Threat t-shirt today, completely coincidentally. And yeah, man, like it took me a while to get into this album. I think when it came out, I was just like, that just looks a bit too cartoony, you know, a bit much. I think I actually started listening to it around 2000 after a friend of mine put Time Bomb on a compilation CD that he made me, compilation mini disc actually, so that's exciting. Yeah, it's a fucking great album, man. It's like, I think people might be like, why are you going to review this album when they've got so much other stuff? I mean, I did like Let Go, listen to that a fair bit as well. And what's the self-titled one? It's like the fifth album, I think, where it's just self-titled and it's got like skull and crossbones on the front. I don't know, I used to listen to that quite a lot. But this is the one that I keep coming back to. It's basically, you know, it's their like famous album. It's their bloody, you know, it's their Joshua Tree or whatever. Well, I just had a bit of a technical issue there. I don't know what happened, which I think is fate's way of saying get on with the review. So here we go. I'm gonna have to say, for an album that I spent a lot of time listening to and really like, I don't like this track. I really don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it as an intro. I don't just generally don't get it, man. It's like a weird pace. Like it's got a bass solo which I don't particularly enjoy. Yeah, I don't know, whatever, man. I think I might just skip it for now. This is quite sweet, isn't it? It's really Clash. I mean, I think it's going to be redundant because you could pretty much say that about like 90% of the tracks on this album. Yeah, very sort of Clashy song. It's got a really nice sing-along chorus, which, if this is the first time you listen to Rancid, and I'd be amazed if it was, if this is how you got into them, but I think you'd be surprised at how tuneful they are and what like nice hooky sort of choruses they have, and this is like not even the most sing-along song by any means, so this is great. This is just so pleasing. It's just so like, I mean, this is why people love this album and this band, man. It's just so like really fun, engaging punk rock, you know. Tim's got that voice, hasn't he? That sort of like that Bay Area nasal, kind of mid-Atlantic accent, you know, where like, or like a punk started in America with like the Ramones or whatever, like I don't know what else you want to say, the progenitors of punk, like you know, Stooges and MC5 or whatever, and then went across the Atlantic and then like got picked up by like the Clash, who then tried to sing in American accents, and then it went back across the Atlantic and you got like punks like, you know, Rancid and Green Day or whatever, and then people going like, why are you singing in that accent? They're singing like the people who were from Britain, from England, who were singing like the people from America. Yeah, all kind of back and forward. I don't know. So yeah, like I said, this is the first Rancid song I really got into because a friend of mine put on a compilation for me, and it was not a punk compilation as well. It was a ska compilation. And another friend of mine used to sing. She used to walk around singing "The Boys of Dime Bar," not because she misheard it, but just because it was funny. And like, honestly, can't hear anything else now when I listen to it. But yeah, so if that's ruined your day, then you can say thank you to Rachel. Oh, Dime Bar. Oh, here we go. Just like, not just like one of the best songs off this album, but just one of my favourite songs of all time. Just got to say. And I mean, if you ever wanted to like refute the allegation that Rancid are just a sort of like cartoon punk band, then I think you have to just play in this. And yeah, maybe I'm being a bit like myopic about it or something, but I don't know. For me, this is just such a universally great song, so well conceived, so well written, so well played. It's just fucking great. Real like, it's got a real demonstration of like Tim's just like soulful observational writing. It's like not complicated at all. It's like it's not a riff that you would play in a guitar shop to try and impress people, is it? It's just like a couple of notes. It's perfectly simple. Does exactly what it needs to do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I haven't really got the perspective on it, but I just think it's fucking great. And yeah, also I've got to say, if you like your punk a little bit more sort of like, if you like it a little bit like slower and faster, then check out the NoFX cover of this. When like Rancid and NoFX did that album where they're just like covering each other's songs and stuff. The NoFX version of this is just like, it's great. It's all the stupid silliness of NoFX with the just like the really great soulful songwriting of Rancid. So yeah. The vocal line is really quite interesting, I think. Oh yeah, this bit's just like straightforward, but here we go, come up here. I know, it's got like a nice little rhythm to it. I think it's kind of interesting that Tim ended up doing like all that transplant stuff, like all that rapping, which is like for a white guy from a punk background, his rapping was like surprisingly convincing. I thought I wouldn't put it in a box with like the other hip hop I listen to, but I think for a little like punk rap project, I think it's pretty much as good as you can get for that, isn't it? I think, okay, one thing about this album is that it's very long. I think, well, quite long. It's like a double album, definite double album. And about halfway through, these songs keep popping up, which sound like they're going to be the last track. Like that intro there sounds like that'd be the last track, doesn't it? This sounds like this could definitely end out an album. It's like sort of like Lord of the Rings, like Return of the King thing, where you go like, oh, that's the end. Oh no, okay, right. Oh, so this is the end. Oh no, wait, okay, this is the end. It's fine because there's a lot of great songs in it, but yeah. Yeah, like this and Olympia WA, like for me, are just two standout moments in this album. very similar songs, I think. I am going to let this play all the way through just because the harmonies at the end are really pretty. Yeah, it's really, really sweet. That's nice, isn't it? Come on. I've got to say, if there's any track on this album which you accuse of being filler, I'd say it'd be this one. And it's like fine, it doesn't really do. No, I mean it's even better than fine. It's a good song, but it doesn't really do anything that you can't get anywhere else. So no, I fussed about it. So I'm not going to listen to it. Yeah, it's really sweet, like proper. Yeah, real fun. Knees up Scar. Again, like another song which sounds like it could like be the final song of the album really well, but yeah, it's not. This is funny. This song is funny. If it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's one where there's a bit of that bus. Yeah. I guess this song is like, this is like the song about this album, and the reason why it's called "And Out Come the Wolves" is because there was like Rancid got a bit of success with the first couple of albums and the live shows and whatnot, and now suddenly there was just loads of people trying to sign and loads of people courting them and stuff like that, which they never did. They never went to a major, did they? Are they on? Oh god, I'm gonna be stupid. Like they're on Hellcat Records, aren't they? I think. Anyway, but yeah, always been indie, and also just a bit of like general, like just Tim going like, oh yeah, I'm crazy, I'm drunk. It's like, yeah, I know you are. It's fun. Hope you're not as crazy and drunk as like you make out and you look in photos, and probably be surprised he's still alive. But yeah, this bit. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just really fun. It's like Tim's like, oh, there was this time when I got on a bus and didn't have enough money, and I kind of said I didn't have enough money. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, that's a great story, man. Yeah, well done for not understanding how buses work. I know. Oh man, we're like 15 tracks in. 15 tracks, this album's so long. I like it, but I mean, I just don't. I'm not bothered with this song. I'm not going to listen to it. This is a fun one. Yeah, this is a good one. I like this. I don't get that. A cat lies awake when it sleeps. Oh, maybe I misheard it. Who's changed the Milo anyway? I mean, I looked it up. I think she's like a. Is she a porn actress? I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, something like that. That might be really insulting if she's not. I'm really sorry. Yeah. What's the song about? She doesn't care about him. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Just singing along to a song for 20 years. I still have no idea what it's about, but it's fine. I guess, okay, so I've said there's a lot of like songs that could round off this album, but they're actually stuck in the middle. I think this is definitely a good ending song. I mean, it's not the last song on the album. Is it? Because I thought it was. I don't know, I feel like I'm being really thick now. I think it just shows what my attention span is like. I think I just go like, right, I've heard all my favourite songs now, I'm done. I had like a half-hour window for listening to this, and you get a bit further than that, and like, I'm just going to wander. It's a nice little bit of oi there, isn't it? It's like, the like Oi's got like a real checkered history, and I think that like quite often, if you're like a casual listener, if you hear an Oi song, you would go, is this, you know, is there something sketchy going on here? Is it a bit of like, what's the message in this song? I don't know, which is probably unfair. I mean, like, it's like lots of Oi songs, lots of Oi bands that are actually like nothing to do with any sort of like sketchy white supremacist stuff at all. I mean, like, yeah, fucking like the Skoidats. I really like one of their albums off anyway. Look like skinheads, do Oi music, and they're very, very much anti-racist. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't feel the need to defend it or even go into it. I don't. Oh yeah, no, I do like this song. Oh man, I just actually don't have anything to say about this though. Oh, I should have more opinions, I don't. Also, I'm burping. I don't ate earlier. Cool, done. So that was And Out Come the Wolves by Rancid. Had a bit of technical problems with the intro. I'm not going to go back and re-record it because I'm so authentic. But yeah, I'm not really sure what if there's anything relevant that I said that got cut out. But yeah, I know. I mean, it's like a classic album for very, very good reasons. Not just because of where it was in like the nexus of punk when it was released, but it's just like really fun, really competent. It's a horrible word, you know what I mean? But I think it's definitely a reason why 25 years later Rancid fans are still clinging to this album. Yeah, what? Don't really know what else to say. I mean, like I say, not only am I not the world's biggest punk, I'm not the world's biggest Rancid fan, so not a judgment on them. I think they're great, but just, you know, the way it's worked out. So just, I don't want anyone feeling that I'm not paying them due respect, or there's a slight towards them in any way. I think this album's brilliant. I would definitely listen to it over and over again, as I have. So yeah, whatever, man. And if this is the first time you're listening to it because you come to it from this video, that's fucking weird. So yeah, you've got your opinions. Leave me a comment, email me, something else. Might be a bit distracted, I don't know, like the shed is full of junk. I mean, you can't see it because I've got the camera pointing the other way, but it's like absolutely full at the moment, which is really distracting. It's really cold as well, my feet really freezing in here. But I guess that's sheds for you, isn't it? I don't know. Do you want to hear more about the shed, or do you want to hear more music? Let me know. I mean, if you want, I can actually do like a whole video which is just me talking about my shed. I don't know how interesting that would be. I said I wasn't going to do the whole like and subscribe thing, but I'm on like 19 subscribers at the moment. I got up to 20 and then one left. I don't know who the fuck that was. But yeah, if I can get 100 subscribers, then I get to change the URL for this channel, which would be awesome. So yeah, if that doesn't make you feel like you should, then there's probably nothing I've got to say will make you subscribe. Anyway, whatever. Thanks for tuning in. If you watch any of my other videos, cool. If you're only watching this one because you're googling Rancid and this came up, then that's cool. If you've made it this far, then oh look, there's a little insect. Hello, you're gonna fly around for people. Go on, do something cool. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? I don't know what I was talking about. I'm just going to say goodbye. Thank you for listening. This has been Listening to Punk in My Shed.